everyone, it's Jakey Boy Gaming here with a new career mode. We are going to be doing a career mode with Norwich City, so we've got a quick story for you. We did start a career mode with Norwich City, but I accidentally corrupted the file. So I accidentally overwrit it while doing another career mode and lost the save. So I know we were on episode 3, I think it was, but I've lost that. But I have got the next gen console now, which I got for my birthday. So I thought it'd be a surprise just to start it again on the new console. I'm going to change the transfer strategy a little bit. So we'll go from there. So we are going to stay with Norwich. It'll be on next gen this time. And I've actually put the pre-season tournament on, so we might make a little bit of extra money this time. Recently, obviously Norwich won the title. And we got promoted back to the Premier League. And we've said we're going to sell a few players on this summer so we can improve the squad. I have put Tetty at Rosenberg because he is going back there to either coach or play. I don't know yet. I haven't confirmed it. I have released Rancic to the free agents, and I have done it with Nyland as well because his contract's up in the air as well. But I'm not a massive fan of him. He never really played for Norwich, so I'll just put him in the free agents and we'll just go McGovern and Krul, and I'll build from there. Who else? Quintia. His loan didn't get extended, so I just sent him back to Villarreal straight away off the start. And all the loans that Norwich had out are brought back so we can sell them on, apart from the ones I want to keep out to get some experience. So some of the ones that I've already recalled them for you, so we got that ready, and I've listed them up for sale. So we'll have a quick go through this. I have done all the training programs for him already. Most of the defence and goalkeeper on defence. I think Skip was on defensive cover, and I've gone through all them and done that. So we're going to keep Krul, and we're going to have to keep McGovern because he's retiring for the season. And I'm going to buy a youngster for the first season. On the left back position, we're going to go with Giannoulis and McCallum. I've brought back McCallum from loan, and we're going to sell Byram and Heiser. And then we're converting Sorensen back to a defensive mid to take Tetty's place and be back up to Skip. Centre back, we've still got Bashiri and Fenwell out on loan. We've got Hanley, Zimmerman, Gibson, who has now signed permanent for Norwich, so I've made it permanent, and Andrew Ombamidele, which are going to be my main 4 centre backs. And I'm going to sign another youngster to grow because I want to have another one to grow because I've got Ombamidele, and then I want another one because then I've got the 3 older ones to work around this season. At right back, we're going to stick with Aarons and Mumba. Obviously, with Tetty going now, I've got a gap free in the middle, so we're going to keep Skip. He's on loan. I want to try and make it permanent next year when I get promoted. Should I say if, but I want to get promoted. Obviously, Tribal I brought back from loan, but Norwich don't want him, so he's up for sale. City, I will probably loan out again, actually, like I did in the last save. I didn't mean to back off there. We'll get back down to where we were. Where are we? City. So Blachetta, Martin, and Cantwell are going to stay on the left, but I'll push them up to a left wing because you know me, I play the 4-3-3 attack on this career mode. So they've all been training on left wing position. Hernandez, Norwich said might be open to selling, so I've put him up for transfer list because it's not getting any younger and he's not got the best potential. Plus, I really want to go with Cantwell and Martin and Blachetta. Lightner, Norwich said at the start of this season that we didn't want him. We're not used him all season, so I've just put him straight up for transfer list and hopefully I can get rid of him. We're going to keep Rupp and McLean. Obviously, Rancic is on the free agents now. I brought back Thompson from loan. I'll put him up for sale because he's just never going to make the Norwich team. Stiepermann is another one Norwich recently said they will be listening to offers for about selling him. So I'll put him up for sale, and then Dow we're going to keep. I am going to sign another cam. On the right side, obviously, we've got Buendia. I've swapped into a right wing. He's training on that. He's going to be my main right winger. Hugo was the third and final one Norwich recently said they're going to think to get rid of. Obviously, he's been here for 1 season in real life. I'm not the biggest fan of him. I wouldn't be upset if he left. And then we've got Ida and Pookie, who are both staying, and they're going to both be my main players this season. I'm going to sign a striker as well, but I haven't decided which way I want to go about that. I don't know if I want a youngster to go along either to push him to fight to push for number 1 jersey next year, or if I want to just buy an experienced striker and maybe like have a redemption career like Pookie, who we got on a free agent, and try and improve his career. And then obviously I've still got a few out on loan. I want to bring the wage budget down. Players I'm looking at to sign are not got high wages because Norwich don't splash out on wages. Apart from the odd 2, I think there's 2 that's got a higher wage than normal. But I might treat myself and just have the odd player that isn't. Obviously, I'm going with a 4-3-3 attack. I've swapped it around and put Skip as a defensive mid, and then pushed Dowell a bit to the right so it looks like it fits a bit more. We've got the pre-season tournament going on. I think it's in France. I will skip all the games. If we make the final, I'll play the final in this episode just for a game. As for objectives, so we've got youth development. We've got to assign a player in the youth academy assigned to the defender position, and we've got to assign at least 2 players younger than 20 with potential greater than their average over rating than players currently in the same position. Alright, brand exposure, we've got to get 5 games without a defeat in away matches this season. That should be fairly easy. And domestic success, we've got to win the title, which I want to do, and reach the round of 16 in the FA Cup. I don't think I'm going to do that because I want to play my reserve players on my youngsters in the cups. I want to give them as much game time as possible so they grow alongside the first team. I'm not too bothered about the trophies in the first season. If I get far, then fair enough. But even if I get to the final, I don't think I'm going to play my first team unless they're like massively ahead in the table and that. I want to focus on winning the championship outright and maybe even break the points record if we can. That's 106 points. Financial, you've got to finish the season with 4.5 million unspent allocated funds. I'm going to try and do that. I don't know if I will. And then within 3 seasons, increase the club's worth by 50% through player sales and competition prize money. That should be fairly easy. Norwich's club worth isn't that high, so just winning the championship will probably be near enough to do it anyway. Alright then, our budget to work with is 18 million after bringing all the loan players back in that, but obviously it will go back up again. This is my transfer list, I'll make sure I got it right. We got Nico Mantel, the goalkeeper. He's a youngster. I think he's on the bench for Salzburg. I don't think he starts. So I'm going to look at him to have him as my backup keeper to build. I got Lino Castan and Jamie Cummins. They're the 3 that I'm looking at buying one for this season. All 3 of them, I think all their wages are below about 3k because I don't want to overspend on the thingy. Oh, and I got Ryan Schofield. They're the 4 that I'm looking at for this season. Sorry. We'll ignore him for a sec. For my centre backs, I'm looking at Reece Oxford. I got him on the last save, and I want to try and push him past his potential, push him back to what he used to be. He used to be a promising aspect when he was at West Ham, and then sort of dropped off from there. The right-sided player to rival Buendia, I want to use Leighton Maynor. That's the one I want to try. Centre mid to replace Brancic and Teti. I'm looking at Billy Gilmore from Chelsea, and I'm looking at Dennis Geiger. I probably butchered the name, but they're both centre mids that I want to look at. Hack, I'm looking at, but I want to move him to a cam maybe. So there's him as an option, and the other centre attacking mid option is going to be Gibbs White. We'll miss him for a sec. And then striking options, I was looking at either Karim Adeyemi or Divock Origi. I don't think Origi is realistic, so don't slate me for that. I know he's going to have by far the highest wage in the team possible, but I was thinking about getting him as like my star signing sort of thing. But if not, I might just go with Adeyemi and see if I can build him. You did see 4 other players. There is a reason for that. These are my 4 players I want to get in this career mode. So we've got Carlin Grant, James Maddison, who used to be a Norwich player, and I miss being at Norwich, and I don't regret, but I'm gutted we sold him. He was one of my favourite players, but we had to sell him financially. It made sense at the time, but I want to try to bring him back. I want to also try and bring Godfrey back. Obviously, we sold him when we got relegated this past season. For me, again, is another one of my favourite players. I'm gutted we sold him, but we sort of had to. He was developing too well, and he's doing really well in Everton now. So I'm going to try bring him back. And then the third one is we're linked with him now in real life about maybe bringing him back permanently. We had him on loan before when Farker had his first season. He did really well for us that season, and he's deemed surplus to requirements at Southampton. So I'm going to maybe try and sign him to rival Krul next year when we get to the Premier League. I can't obviously sign him this season because he's on loan at Stoke. But that's what I'm looking at. What we'll do is we'll try and skip through and try and get some transfer business done as well as simulating the game. I think the group games we'll do as a quick sim. If we get to the knockouts, we'll do the first one as a match sim, and then if we get to the final, I will play it in this episode, and that'll be it for this episode. It's only going to be a short episode making the intro. Please make sure you hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you enjoy this content. I know it's a bit guttering that I had to start again, and you guys probably invested time watching the start we made with Norwich City, the good start we made with Norwich City as well. But I accidentally corrupted the file. It was an accident. But I thought now we're on next gen as well. It'd be nice to see it with all the new graphics and that, which it does look incredible. Buendia's offer, that's going to get rejected. We're not selling Buendia. He's going to be one of my mainstays. I want to push him. So we're at the first game against FC Metz. This is the team I'm going to go with. I'm going to go with the full strength team. Hopefully we can get the 3 points out of this. Which, no, we don't. We draw. And Gibson gets sent off. He came off the bench in the second half and gets sent off. That's bad. Both goals, I think, were from Cantwell, so he had a good performance on the left wing. We've got our first transfer offering from Espanyol for Tribal. We'll see if we can squeeze 3 million out of that, and if they say yes, we'll let him go. He's one player I want off the wage bill. Let's see if we can get a little bit more out of this. There you go. We got 2.8 million from him, so that's not bad. Gibson's going to be suspended for the next. Right, second quick sim. We're away to Leganes. Well, technically they're all away, but we'll see how we go on. We'll go with the same team again just to give them some match fitness. And we won 2-1. Come on. Goal from Cantwell and Buendia. Cantwell's on fire this pre-season tournament. It's another good result there. It's looking like we can get through now. Which then we'll have a match sim then. And then hopefully a played game as well. So we've got scout reports back on everyone. So we'll check them now. So Mantle is 69 rated at 20. With a 5k. I can't buy him. He's just joined. So it takes him off the targets then. So we've got Lino Castan, 62 rated 19. 1.9k on the wages and a release course of 1.9. I would probably try and buy him cheaper than that. If I did buy him, that is. Jamie Cummins is 63 rating. 20 years of age and his wage is 1k and he's under $1 million, so that's not too bad. Schofield is 3.1k and he's 65 rated. Again, that's doable. And Angus Gunn is 72 rated, obviously on the higher ratings. He's on loan, so we won't buy him this season, but he will be ready for next season. Hopefully he'll go up a few ratings at Stoke as well. Oxford is 69 rating. We know that by now from the previous save. So he'll be bought as soon as I'm ready to buy him. Godfrey is 76 rated, which he's gone up again since the last time I checked. Leighton Maynard is 71 rated. He is on a 11k weekly wage, which will be one of my higher players. It's probably not the best idea to do considering he's going to be back up to Buendia. But it is what it is. Gilmore is on 22 grand a week. A bit higher than what I really want to play. I think he might be the highest paid player if I do go for him. But I might be able to bring that down a little bit. But I do want to try and sign him and make him one of my main players for this career mode. Dennis Geiger, he is 73 rated and on 20k a week. I don't think I'm going to buy both these. I think I'll only buy one, and I think I'm going to go with Gilmore. Hack is on 7.5k a week. He is 73 rated. Decent player again. Gibbs White is 71 rated on 27 grand a week. Oh, that's a bit high. I don't really want to be playing him or paying that much wage. He will be the main cam if I do go for him, but he's going to be one of the highest paid players. Obviously, Madison's 82 rated. And as for strikers, Origi is 77 rated, valued at 12 million, 71k a week. I don't think it's going to be viable, to be fair. Adeyemi is 3.4 million in worth, 5.7 on the wage, 70 rated. That's more doable, but still. And then Carlin Grant is 72 rated, valued at 4.8 million, but he's just joined. So Tribal is now sold. He went to Espanyol for 1.9. No, he went for 2.8 million. Sorry, we've been allocated 1.9 million, so that goes towards future transfers. We've now got an offer in from. I hate this team. I sold someone there last time. I can't ever say their name. He's going off to Turkey for 1.7 million. I'll see if I can push 2 million out of this. But we'll see what happens from that. So I'll push 2 million and hopefully they just take it and run. Which, no, they don't. They take us back down to 1.7 million. We'll see if we can push that up again. I don't think they'll accept that. I think they'll push that back down. We'll take it. We'll let Stephen go. He's off to Turkey if he accepts that contract. Ben Gibson's back after his suspension. And we'll push towards the game against, is it Leganés? Which, a draw is enough to put us, no, it's not Leganés, it's Dijon. I think a draw is enough to put us through. We've got a loan offer from Dusseldorf for City. It's a loan to buy. I'll delegate that and send that off for a normal loan. If he accepts that, he'll have a year out in Germany in the second division, which will do him good to get some more game time because I don't think he'll get enough of me. Eder loan. I'm not looking to loan out Eder, so I'll reject that straight away. We're at the Dijon game now, so we'll quick sim this one. And we will hopefully go through. 2-2 draw, which I think was enough to put us through. Cantwell again with a goal. We're both. He is actually on fire this tournament. I think he's scored all bar one so far. I think that comfortably puts us through into the knockouts, which we will be facing Anderlecht. Stiepermann is sold. He went to that team in Turkey for 1.75 million. Melbourne City has accepted his loan with Dusseldorf, so he'll go out on loan for a year. We've got some tournament prize money coming in from getting through to the knockouts. That is something I did not want to see. Grant Handley has suffered a broken tailbone injury and will be out for up to 5 months. This is typical Norwich City. We always get key injuries to key players, and we always end up having to go short in positions. Got an offer in from, who is it? Nunes in Argentina, which I think it is. Is Nunes Boca Juniors or is it another team they're taking off? It might be Racing Club. I'm not sure. I think it's Racing Club, but we'll find out. We'll try and negotiate a deal with them. I'll see if I can get 4.5 mil for it. They accept that straight away, so Nunes will be trying to sign Hernandez for 4.5 million. We'll let him talk to them now. Still got these lots to sell. This is the match sim against Anderlecht. They've gone with a. It doesn't look like a full first. That doesn't look like a first team. It looks like they're going a mixture of youngsters and first team as well. Or I'm going with my full first team. Hopefully we can get through into the final. We can give you a play game before I end this episode.
And the game begins.
I think I need to try that again. That's quite.
Ashimeru.
So Anderlecht.
And with that, the attack fizzles out.
Can we count?
Oh, lovely ball. Fruitful looking attack. Good defending to prevent the chance. Well, that's a splendid piece of challenging.
Good defender from Germany.
He's lost it.
Come Anderlecht again.
Is it going to end up being productive for them?
Can he get across it? No, he doesn't. He goes back.
Using his strength to shield the ball. And just like that, they've lost possession.
Let's hold the ball. Let's calm the game down and try and push the goal now.
Skip. And space for them here on the flank.
Can he get across it?
Giannoulis.
Giannoulis.
And using his strength to shield the ball.
What was that one?
Well, it might still work out for
good
them.
save from
A
the
deft
keeper.
clearance.
So far, it's looking quite even. Hopefully, we can turn this round now.
This looks promising out wide. Effective looking pass. And now passing it through.
1-0.
1-0. The
Al
Reds
Hadj
have
with
been
a goal there for
rewarded.
Anderlecht.
And look at the celebrations. The opening goal of the
We've
game
got to try
then.
and come back from 1-0 down now. Can we do this?
Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Majid Ashimeru. In the right place to cut out the pass.
Remember, we cannot break down Anderlecht.
This looks promising. Physically strong and secure on the ball. Space and time for the cross. Surely the equaliser.
Yes, come on!
Real
That's an equaliser there for Kenny
back and
McLean.
forth type of game. Now they're level.
Can we now push to get a winner?
And as the second half commences, both sides can reflect on a first half in which they were so very evenly matched.
Let's see if we now go and get a winner. We're a bit behind.
Close but offside nonetheless. McLean.
But can we still come away with a win?
Oliver Skip. They really look after the ball when they have it.
McLean.
An attack full of promise. And they couldn't quite muster a real threat. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break.
Here come Anderlecht again.
Looks promising, this.
Dangerous. The header straight into the keeper's hands.
As well.
Anderlecht is still trying to find an opening.
And players waiting at the
There
far
you go.
post.
Al Hadj again.
Pure class.
Come on.
Catch it perfectly.
That's not
and
good.
didn't he
We're 2-1
just?
down here.
So there we have it.
We need to try and come back again. I've made the subs now, so this is the next throw at the goals. I haven't got much more to
Sørensen.
throw at this, so I need
He's in
something
control
to-
of the situation. Buendia. It looked as though they had attacking momentum, but not so. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Showing patience, looking for the equaliser. Lucas Rupp. And it might be. Oh,
Come on!
let's go!
Buendia makes it 2-2.
Technical excellence to finish that.
That's what I needed him for.
Wonderful
What
to
an
have that
absolute
in your
finish.
repertoire. And it's level again here.
Playing well, but
All even,
need
but
that
will it stay that
decisive
way?
goal.
Well, the attack will peter out. Keeper's ball. Matt Miazga.
it doesn't look like it's coming at the moment. It's gonna
Dangerous looking attack.
Commander that.
Possession changing hands. Well, he played that one really well. And played in.
Well defended from Anderlecht.
And only 2 minutes remaining here. McCallum.
So there it is, 2-2. It'll go to penalties. Should we jump in and take these penalties? Go on, we'll do it. Let's see if we can win a penalty shootout.
And just like that, he's come up with the save.
Well, you have to have strong hands as a goalkeeper, and look at that.
Dow will step up to take the first one for Norwich. We'll go top left corner. And he finishes comfortably
Well, the
there.
sweet sound of the ball
Sends
is
the
in the
keeper the
net.
wrong way. Here comes the hand up. Can Paul save it?
And
He's
he's
done
tucked
massive
his
penalties, but he
penalty
does
away,
not
Lee.
save that.
Well, he held his nerve, simple as that.
It's Lucas Rupp now. We'll go top right this time. Can Rupp find it? Yes, he does.
Scores from the
Perfect
spot.
penalty in the
Confident,
corner.
head
Keeper never
down,
saving that,
lovely
even though he
strike.
died the right way. And he's missed! He has missed.
Well, he looked nervous,
Norwich
didn't he?
are looking like they're going to make the final of this pre-season tournament. I think... No, it's not one here. Either can you put it further out of reach for Anderlecht? Top left corner again. Yes, he does.
Into the top corner. Outrageous.
Anderlecht
Top
have to
bin.
be cruel
Thank you.
now.
You want a
Otherwise
pressure
they're going
cooker.
out.
This is it.
And they
Done
finish.
from the spot.
Well, professional job, well done.
Who's going to
And
step
now
up
he
for Norwich?
knows
It's
what's
gonna
on
be
the line.
Cantwell,
If he scores,
player of the
they
pre-season
win.
tournament so far. Can he put this game beyond Anderlecht and put us into the pre-season final? No mistake there. Absolute finish.
Come
Come on.
A
little pre-season tournament
Well, that
trophy
was
is
a
up for
real
grabs
test
now.
of his character. He stood there, he was strong, and he's done a brilliant
good
job for his
result there.
team.
Now can we go and lift the silverware before we start the season? City has gone out on loan to Dusseldorf. Hernandez has been sold to Nunez for 4.5 million. And we've also had an offer in for Sam Byram. We'll try and push 5 million for that. So PSV can afford it. It'd be a good move for him to move to PSV. I know a lot of Norwich fans will probably disagree with me selling him, but I'm never just been a fan of using them on FIFA. There you go, they take the 5 million, that's a good deal there. That just leaves us a few more to sell. I am going to take McGovern off the transfer list. I'm going to let him play out his career here. In real life, he's actually signed a 2-year new deal, so he's going to play for another 2 years, but FIFA's just a bit different. You can't last that long on it. You just drop off and that's it. Got Lorient in the final. Offer for Pookie, that will just be swiftly rejected because I don't want Pookie to be sold, not yet at least. We're keeping McGovern. I'll just say that to keep him happy. Here we are in the pre-season
and it's all about the
final.
Silverware, the final of the European Continental Shield.
From France.
It's Lorient, and they take on Norwich City.
Well, what a really fabulous tournament this has been, Derek.
So
the fans have been out in force, so welcoming, wonderful hosts, and the quality of football for this stage in the season has been absolutely brilliant.
So the
players are getting really fit as well.
Aaron's at right back. We'll just stop that for a second because Cantwell has been running away with us. 5 goals in this game. There's been a start for him. So we've got right back, we've got Aaron's. Centre back is going to be, who did we go with? Hannah's in. So we've got Gibson and Zimmerman. Left back is Giannoulis. Skipper's our defensive mid again with McLean as the centre mid. Rupp was playing as the cam today with Buendia, Pookie and Cantwell in front of me. Hopefully we can win this fight.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
And this confrontation is underway.
I will cut bits of this game out just to shorten the video a little bit, just so that it's not too long of a first intro episode.
Johan Wissa.
So Lorient gets.
He could really get at the opposition.
Can we not concede any second goals this game?
And they've won possession again.
Crawl's giving the ball away straight away.
He's just got to continue his run. And a goal! That is a very bright start.
And his ball
perfect way to open.
Terrible. The Lorient attacker was snuck in there. Did a through ball through to the striker, and the striker just finished.
Well, we're going to see the replay. The goalkeeper won't want to see this again. He gives the ball away. Still a bit to do, to be fair, but it's his fault.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here.
Giannoulis. He cuts in.
And they know they need to stop him.
McLean.
Lucas Rupp. McLean. Can he play it in?
Can't find the space at the moment.
Oh, potential danger.
McLean.
Aarons. And the ball with Rupp.
Rupp was doing some bits there. And therefore, can we get some room?
Well, they couldn't take advantage of the opportunity.
They clear it. Defensive mistake there.
And foul it is then.
Free kick. Gibson lunged in then. We've not had the best of start to this
Adrian
game.
Gerbic.
Defending well as
Bad
well,
pass.
Break to get a goal back here.
It was a foul, but good use of advantage by the referee. This could be the equaliser. And that's an excellent piece of defending to thwart him. Well, that was all down to the pressure applied and a throw forthcoming.
Giannoulis. Cantwell.
Giannoulis. And the cross is very much on. It might be on for them.
Cantwell loses.
It didn't happen for them in attack.
I'm struggling to break this team down.
Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward.
Gives the trust, close it down, forces him back. He can now go back into position.
Fabien Lemoine. Nicely cut out.
Klein goes past the midfielder. Can he push forward now? We need to score a goal for half time.
Pookie. Kenny McLean now.
A whole lot harder.
Oliver Skip.
Skip.
Looking for that final pass and for a chance to level the game. Oh, a tremendous block.
Here come Lorien again. He's gone past Gibson. He's
running with the ball.
Zimmerman comes across with a crunch.
Following the deflection, a corner kick coming up here. Firing it into the area.
But they don't beat the first man. Cantwell clears it. Here come Lorien again.
Fabien Lemoine. Space and time for the cross. Well, he made that interception look routine. In truth, it wasn't.
Another corner for Lorien.
Corner kick awarded. And let's see if this will help them add to their lead.
They don't beat the first man again. Cantwell clears it.
An example of how to press. And the counter looks on here. Options available.
Terrible ball for Pookie.
Well, it fizzled out. Oh, that's a pass of high quality. Just marginally off target.
We're getting let off here. Lorien should be 2, maybe 3 goals ahead of us now. They're playing a lot better. I need to come out this in the second half playing a lot better than I did this time.
McLean. And in the perfect position to read it. So a throw in here. Tom Cantwell.
He goes past the defender. He's through.
And he's made headway.
He crosses it in for Pookie.
Oh,
Pookie shoots. Pookie scores!
The equaliser. Superb.
Come on! 1-1 in this final. Just before half-time is what we needed. Timo Pookie comes up with a goods.
Well, his celebrations are quite rightly so to score just before half-time is brilliant. Just look at the other.
I know it's a
manager's going to have a few words to say.
Well, the earlier goal cancelled out. One apiece.
Lorien tries to keep hold of the ball again. Carrying the good football they've been playing.
So 1 minute of stoppage time. That's what the officials have said.
Gets the ball off him.
Oh, that pass easy on the eye. And now can they keep calm?
Saved by the keeper.
Oh, that was a terrific stop in a one-1 situation.
Well, high fives all round for the goalkeeper. Absolutely fantastic.
A decisive clearance it was.
I think that's going to be it for the
Won it back.
And
that was a very fine
it's given away.
And still danger here.
Zimmerman has given away a penalty.
A penalty it is, and a chance for them to forge ahead. Well, that could be his final rebuke, I think, and the referee's making that absolutely clear.
Well, I like that, Derek. Good refereeing. Nice and strong, told the player exactly what he was thinking.
Can Krul stop this now?
And the spot kick is converted as calmly as you like.
We've got 17 minutes to rescue this now.
Well, here's the replay, Derek.
Well, I've one last throw at the dice. McLean's tired, so we'll bring on Sorensen, and we'll take off Cantwell and bring on Pacheta. This is our last.
You say a good penalty is one that goes in. Well, that was always going to be the case here, as the keeper gambles early and goes the wrong way. Well, easy penalty in the end.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Opportunity it is. That is top-notch goalkeeping. He had to reach in with his hand.
Yeah, it's all about reading the pace of the ball and the player's feet. When do I go down? When do I strip the ball? Did a brilliant job then.
He was one taking off the ball again. This is looking like it's going to be a defeat in the final here for Norwich. Ball over the top from Lorien.
And the goal kick is the outcome. And they will make the change now.
I'm a bit gutted that we've thrown this away as much as we have, but still got time.
Lucas Rupp. Well, do they have it in them to level this?
He'll do the quick 1-2.
Fine tackle there to prevent the chance.
Tries one too many and loses it. Sorensen. Ida.
A very good tackle.
Again to Ilori.
Inside the final 5 minutes now.
Ramadelli there. Pushes Ilori in midfielder back again.
In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. Good defending to prevent the chance.
Good clearance. Can we go? This is looking increasingly like it's going to be a defeat now.
Monconduit. And the keeper can gather. And the attack fades out.
This or bust now.
McCallum. Oh, that's an interesting pass.
McCallum. He's found Placheta. Placheta turns in.
This could level it. He had to react and did.
I think that's going to be it. Yes,
and there goes the final whistle. Winning any pre-season tournament boosts morale.
Well, Derek, winning becomes a habit. It's a great habit to have. Even in pre-season, gets you in the right frame of mind, leading into some big games around the corner.
We've just got to try and pick ourselves up now for the league season, as I want to win this title outright. There you go, that confirms we lost the final 2-1 to Lorient. Not the result we wanted, but it is what it is. We've gone to the league now. As you can see, for a spoiler for the next episode, we've got an offer for closer in, and Cantwell's got his position change. So if you've enjoyed what you've seen today, make sure you hit the sub button for more content. It will be here soon. I'll hope to get another episode up within the next couple of days. Again, sorry if you've been waiting for videos. Like I did explain in the previous video, I have been busy. I will try and make my uploads more often now. And we'll try and get through further into this Norwich Career Mode. I will try not to overwrite it. So, thanks for watching today, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.